6 phases every Genshin Impact player goes through. The Genshin cycle. This is a video that was recommended to me. It is by JazzGal. All the links will be in the description. Please go follow, like, and subscribe to her channel. The originals are always down below. If you want to, support the original creators that I react to, please, 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 okay? Now, I saw this video and I was always intrigued because I knew there was like a cycle of playing this video game, but I couldn't really break it down in a way that this person probably will, because there's 6 phases. I always remember like when I first started the game, and this is why I still play this game. The reason why I keep on playing this game is because I remember what I liked about the game and how I fell in love with this game. And it was obviously the freshness of it, the new, everything that's new. All the new video games, new MMOs, new gacha games, they're always fresh and fun for at least a month, in my opinion, right? Well, some more than others. Okay, of course, right? But Genshin Impact is one that stuck with me for the longest so far, right? And it's really interesting. It's gonna be really interesting to find out why. Like, what is it? What are the cycles? And what cycle are you in right now? Are you gonna, maybe skip some cycles? Are you gonna maybe quit before the worst cycle is there? Interesting. Let's have a look and then just talk about it. Okay, let's get it.
By being a Genshin Impact player for a while, you'll begin to notice that you go through certain phases with your relationship with this game. Sometimes
True.
you'll be eager to get on every day, do your dailies, and stare at Alhaitham for hours on end. On the other hand,
not that, but
points in
yes.
time where you can't even muster yourself up to even look at the game's icon on your...
Dude, yesterday, the defense icon. I will have a clip up on my page, so check that out. It was disgusting, okay? And at that point I just couldn't be bothered to play the game anymore, but we don't give up. Ain't no pussy boys around here.
Insert platform you play on here.
However, this is just part of the
Okay, wait.
Where you can't even muster yourself up to even look at the game's icon on your...
Insert platform you play on
here. Okay, dude.
This is just part of the Genshin Impact player experience. It's all
True.
part of the Genshin Impact cycle. And that's what I'm going to be covering in today's video. Today I'm going to be going over the 6 stages of this cycle. By the end of the video,
Interesting.
let me know where you are right now.
Will do. The 6 stages every Genshin player goes through. Let's have a look. What's stage 1? The honeymoon.
This is the stage where you've fallen in love with the game. Maybe
it is the beginning.
Who's coming to understand what this game is all about. Maybe you.
The beginning was the best.
The story, or the scenery, or the gameplay, or maybe there's a certain
everything
character that you absolutely love. Maybe
pretty sure it's everything.
Either way, there's something about Genshin that's begun to hook you in for the first time. If
yes,
you're
sir.
an older player, being in this phase means that you've fallen out of love with this game in the not-so-distant past. But now you're back into the swing of things again. Perhaps it's because Genshin announced something new coming to the game. Or maybe you've picked the game back up and it just feels nice to be back. Whatever the case, and
yeah, I mean,
kind of Genshin Impact player you might be.
I feel like it's just after taking a break. I feel like there's a lot of different aspects to Genshin that would make you want to come back. If you're a combat player, if you're somebody that's really combat based, and you stop playing because Abyss was too easy for you, if you stop playing, after a while, your account will be out of touch. Because the Abyss is now structured around the newest characters and the newest meta, to a point where your older characters kind of are not enough, or your older teams are kind of not enough because they're made obsolete because of the new mobs that you have to have specific characters and specific team comps to do, right? For example, like Dendro, Hyperblooms, all of that good stuff. So you will come back as a combat player or as a combat veteran that thought Abyss was too easy. You will come back to the game to rebuild new characters, to make new team comps, and to beat Abyss again, and then you will stop playing again. For a story, well, the story only releases once every once every major patch, and it's only like 2 hours of gameplay. So people just do the game for the story, and then they quit, and then they come back when the story is fresh. For exploration Andes, I mean that's even longer because you get a big map map expansion every like big patch. Like that's an even bigger interval. So you either speedrun 100%, any percent the newest fucking area, in like 8 hours and then you quit the game for fucking months, or you just jump on daily like anyone else, or you just quit. You just quit. That's it. Or you take your time. That was the alternative as well that I was thinking of. Or you just take your time and just progressively like do it as you go along.
This is your initial driving force to play this game now. It is the reason why you decide to log in and spend your time on
Yes.
this game.
For me personally, it was everything. I liked everything about the game. Combat, exploration, and story were very addictive.
This is complemented by the next stage very nicely.
What is it? What's stage 2? Learning more.
This is the part
Yes.
of the cycle that follows very quickly after the honeymoon phase. Naturally, when you begin to like something, you have more of an interest to learn more about that thing. The same thing applies to Genshin. For newer players who are experiencing this cycle for the first time, this is the stage where they begin to climb up the ARs at a consistent rate.
Adventure ranks.
Overall build up their foundations as a Genshin player. You'll figure out what your favorite kind of playstyle is, who your favorite characters are, what the different elemental reactions do, all that kind of stuff.
All the jazz. Basically learning the game.
45 and above, so that you can start getting 5-star artifacts for your
Yes,
characters
sir.
and learn how to build them.
Dude, so there she's shitting on this artifact, right? But let's have a look at this.
So that you can start getting.
This is unironically. Okay, if you take away the crit damage roll and put it into attack, this is beautiful for your Shenhe. This is what I was looking for yesterday. Again, going back to the fucking clip that I'm gonna post. I think it was a fucking feather as well. It messed me up. I wanted energy recharge. Look at this. Is perfect. This is literally, give me this artifact. I'll trade you.
5-star artifacts for your characters and learn how to.
Because for Shenhe, you just stack attack and energy recharge.
During this time, and then you'll probably go on to watching my saving Primogems videos for the first time.
Get more Primogems. Nice ad though. Go and check that video out from her.
A good number of times. This will be where you fall in love with the game all over again for whatever reason. Maybe a certain character has finally been released and you're absolutely loving them. Maybe it's certain events, maybe it's the card game.
New events. TCG is good as well.
That you've only just started building up now. Anything really.
Yes.
Either way, no matter if you're a new or old Genshin fan.
Also, the learning phase is nice because every time a new character comes out, you get to learn them more. You know, like our boy Migo, or Min-Max and Andes, or Math Andes, or Meta Andes. I mean, listen, with the release of Dendro, everybody was just so intrigued to come back to the game and learn about the Dendro and all the reactions and what's overpowered, what's powerful, what works, what doesn't. You can have older characters become more viable than ever before. For example, Kokomi. She was very good for like electro charge and stuff like that. But now with the release of Dendro, boom, blooms. All of a sudden, she's even better. You know, you could come and revisit old characters, see how they work with Dendro, unless it's Cryo or Animal or Geo. Unless they're your favorite characters, then yeah, they don't really work with it. But it's fine.
Play this game. You're not burned out, and you're not going hardcore. You're vibing, you're happy.
Being chilling.
Unfortunately, though, it's followed by the most intense phase of them all.
What is it? I must do everything.
It's the phase where you become obsessed with playing Genshin, but it feels different. It feels less magical and refreshing than the first two phases.
Damn.
It's arguably the
feels
longest
bad,
phase
man.
in this cycle as well. This is the stage where you play Genshin Impact every day out of habits. The habits of logging in, doing your daily.
It is a habit.
Comes as naturally to you as waking up in the morning and brushing your teeth. No matter what kind of day you've had, even if you've come back home and it's midnight, you'll still find a way to log in and play. Because
listen, I work 13-hour shifts. I still come back home and I do my Genshin and Lost Ark dailies. I sit there playing these games to like 1 or 2 a.m. Then I have like 6 hours of sleep and then go do another 12 or 13-hour shift. Yes, it's a habit. This is why it's called a gacha game. This is why they got you.
Because you're hyper fixated on this game now.
but it's not as bad, obviously. Like, okay, this is just the beginning where you still haven't done everything in the game, right? Like for me, I do my Genshin dailies in like 10 minutes. That's different. Lost Ark takes ages.
Refreshing feeling, it's just become a
if you do it on like all your olds.
Routine. Maybe you're so far into this phase that you have a dedicated schedule on things to do and domains to grind every single day. Like one day you're focusing on Chongyin's artifacts.
Yes.
Next, you're focusing on Alhetham's boss materials.
Yes.
The next, you're focusing on Ningguang's weapon materials. The list goes on, you know? When you're in
This
this
was me
phase,
when I
you're
was
not up to date on
AR 30.
everything.
Well, no,
You
I was
know
AR
what's
45 and above.
coming.
Actually, yeah.
Next, you do Spiral Abyss as soon as it resets. You complete
Yes.
all the events ASAP, and you never give your resident
Yes.
a chance to cap. You've done all the quests.
Yes.
You watch the Genshin live streams on Twitch live, so you know what's coming up. You're saving up more and more Prima Gems every day, and your account is getting stronger and stronger every day. This is the Genshin grind in its true form, which is both fun and dangerous.
Dangerous. Stage 4.
This
What
is the phase where
now?
you log into Genshin, but you're just unsure of what to do once you're in. You're logging in, again, out of habits, but
Yep.
that's really starting to become the only reason why you're logging on. Because
Just habit.
It's become a habit, not because you have a specific purpose or anything. You still feel somewhat compelled to log in every day to get your primas and to spend your resin, but it's just become mindless farming at this point. There's no real purpose to it, other than playing for the sake of playing. For the sake of spending resin, or collecting Prima Gems, or maybe saying hi to your characters in your teapot or something. For instance, it's in this phase where you start
It's sad, but
farming
it's so
a single
true.
resin-efficient domain like Emblem or Deepwood every day, but it's just for the case of spending your resin, rather than because you're farming for a certain character. You're not
So, for a normal player, yes, that is literally just min-maxing your characters for no reason because you already cleared Abyss. For me, I don't even do that. Like, there are times, like, I'm more casual now because obviously, again, there's no reason, right, for me to fucking, what's the point? Especially because I spend money too. For free-to-plays, I get it. They need to min-max their artifacts. They don't really have as much 5 stars. They need to, you know, deal with what they could get with. And that in and of its own is kind of fun, to be honest. It is desperate if you can't get the artifacts because the artifact grind is cringe. But, you know, it just depends on your luck. Now, going back to what I was saying, yes. So, from a normal player's perspective, yes, that is true. For somebody that does this for content, I do artifact domains because obviously there'll always be a better artifact that you might get, and you can run the OP domains. But it's also because I like saving up for the artifacts and do like a big artifact upgrade, like stream or session or whatever. So yes, content creators do it for content. You guys do it to min max. Still worth a while. It's just, what are you really doing it for? You know, you need to ask yourself that one.
not playing to work on anything or anyone specifically, mainly because you feel like you've done everything that you want to right now. But
yes, 100%.
you're still compelled to farm for the sake of it. Generally, you feel like there's nothing for you to do. All the characters that you want to build have been built. You're caught up in events, quests, and Spiral Abyss. You're really only logging in at this point to do the bare minimum, because it's just a part of your day's routine at this point.
Yeah. Monotony. Procrastination.
This is the point in the cycle where you're starting to not log in daily anymore. Perhaps
yes,
you're
sir.
logging in for 20 minutes a day to do your daily commissions and to use up your resin. On some
Definitely.
days, you might even just condense your resin, so you're really only logging in for the daily Prima Gems and then logging out again. But even
Definitely.
that might stop. Eventually, your mindset becomes something along the lines of, maybe I can afford to not do my dailies today. And you start
yes.
a few times a week as opposed to every single day.
Every day, yeah.
That's about the extent of it. You're at a point in the cycle where you're content with doing the bare minimum and below. The purpose that kept you going in the beginning has slowly disintegrated and dispersed. It's gone from playing for a
There's no goal
in the beginning to playing and grinding for the sake of playing.
Playing and grinding. Yeah. We are on a break.
You know how I said before that phase 2 was the longest phase? Well, if you're not careful, this phase could end up being the longest instead. This is where you barely
break
begin at all, or maybe it's come to a point where you're not even touching the game.
Yeah, not even playing.
Capped resin, or Prima Gems, or events, or anything. You're just tired and burnt out from playing the same game over and over again every day. Maybe life is getting in the way of it too, giving you even more of a reason to stop logging in. Maybe nothing about this game interests you right now, so you've stopped playing altogether, until you feel like the time is right for you to pick up the game again. For whatever reason, you're finally touching grass. Or perhaps you're playing something else. But you're taking a break from your relationship with Genshin Impact.
The thing is, this is a very good video. This is actually a very good point. But you can literally apply this video to any video game, period. You can. You can. The last cycle is literal burnout. It is just burnout. That's it. You're taking a break because you are just bored and or burnt out or you can't be able to do this anymore. It applies for any game, any genre. It happens all the time. The game is not fresh anymore. It's not new. There's nothing exciting. You know the limits of the game, so you stop playing it. I stopped playing Genshin when Lost Ark started because of Lost Ark was new. It was a big MMO. A lot of people were playing it and it was fun. And I still play it to this day, right? But I did come back to Genshin after. So I took a break during the Enkonomiya event. The one where you had to like basically re-explore Enkonomiya again. I didn't do that whole event. I didn't do the Ito event either to get the umbrella. I was like, I completely just took a break from it. Because lack of incentive, basically. Just lack of incentive. It felt like all I was doing was grinding out Primogems for the new character, and you don't even get enough Primogems to get the character. Sometimes you're grinding for nothing, just building up pity for a character that you're not gonna get, just so you can get another character that you might want in the next patch. That's where they grab you, that's where they hook you, obviously. Like new characters, they all look the same. Well, not the same, they all look different and amazing and hype. And you want them, you want all the new characters, like you're interested in them, whatever. That's kind of the cycle of Genshin, right? But what she's saying is 100% true. Burnout happens all the time. Now, the thing about Genshin is you can just stop playing and it will not majorly affect your account to a point where you could just come back after like a year of not playing it and your account is still overpowered. You can still do the Abyss and you can just get into grasp with it quickly, because you've got so much to do, so much Primogems. You can summon on the newest characters. The newest characters are always good in Abyss because of the latest meta. So, gacha, just gacha stuff.
And that's totally
I could
fine.
talk for hours about
That's not where
gachas.
this cycle ends though. In fact, after the break phase, you'll go back to the honeymoon phase at some point, and you'll start this cycle all over again and again.
Not necessarily. So this one I'm not gonna agree with. You will start anywhere on the cycle stage. You will not go back to your honeymoon phase because after I came back, I didn't have a honeymoon phase. I probably started on after I took my break. I probably started back in phase 4. Phase 4 was like the I'm chilling, right? Yeah, phase 4 is like I'm chilling. So it like what she's saying is right, but the circle could be more like a spiral. It could be more like a spiral more than a circle, or more like than a cycle. But yes, you can come back and have a honeymoon phase after taking a break. You can come back and be on stage 3 where you're learning new stuff because maybe Dendro came out or whatever, like a new element or a new reaction, or a new character that changes the meta. Or you can come back to 4 where you just not take a break, but you come back to daily grind. It can be anywhere.
And again, you'll go through this cycle multiple times. There's no set
Yes.
time period for how long this cycle could last either. If this is your first time going through this cycle, it could last a whole year, maybe 2. The next time you experience this cycle, it could just start and end within the matter of a few months. It really
Yep.
just depends on you. What part of the cycle are you currently in?
It's all individual.
Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace, peace. Peace.
This was actually such a good video. Such a good video. This is a video that I kind of wanted to make. I wanted to make a video about why Genshin Impact players quit the game, like more in depth, like why are they quitting? But this summarized it all pretty fucking well. Like, not gonna lie, stage 6 was basically summarized my whole video in a shorter manner than I would have done it ever. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hold on. This is just the outro. Okay. No, this was amazing. This was interesting. And yeah, she's 100% right about this. I have been through every single stage. And I came back. And I have been through a couple of stages multiple times again. Now, what stage would I be on right now? I am on, let's say it's stage 3 right now. Where I am kind of mapping out what I want to upgrade for my characters. And what I want to do. Well, actually, no, I'm not obsessed about the game. I'm kind of between 3 and 4, then I would say. I'm not obsessed about the game, but what I am doing is I am doing stuff more focused on future content that I would want to make. So the reason why I am like maxing out like random 4-star weapons and upgrading random 4-star characters that I would never have, like that I don't really need to upgrade, is because I want to try like Abyss maybe with them. I want to have like my roster complete so I can try any team comp, any characters. I want to have them all upgraded and just have them ready for whenever I want to try something, I can do it. It's the reason why I'm farming different artifact sets, the reason why I'm farming different character upgrade materials, different world bosses, just to make sure I have my roster full up. Now, I'm not trying to get every character, period. I don't have every character in the game, right? Especially not the 5 stars. And especially not the 4 stars with my 4-star luck. God fucking damn it, I get more 5 stars than 4 stars that I want. Disgusting, I know. But there are different just reasons for why people play and what they'll do, why they do what they do. And from a content creator's perspective, you have more incentive because there is videos, there is ideas, there is team comps that you might want to make. And, you know, if you're big enough, the investment of time will return to you, you know? It will be rewarded, basically, as opposed to a normal player where they've done everything and they don't really care about doing any more. That's pretty much summarized it. That's pretty much summarized what I wanted to say. No, amazing video. Beautiful. Please make sure to like and subscribe and just like her content. This video was very, very good. Liked it, I shall subscribe and I'll check out more of her content. I'm stuck trying to level up characters and I'm just doing my dailies. I still love the game, but I also feel a bit burnt out because the grinding is quite tedious, especially because of the RNG for artifacts. Amazing. But thanks for the video, Jazz. Amazing video. That's true. I feel like, wait, I swear I feel like I'm in multiple stages at the same time. But this is such a good description of what it's like being a Genshin player or just a gamer in general. Good work. Yep. Venti, the important thing is the journey itself, not the destination. Can you imagine? Playing game is the same with having a relationship, is it? When things become familiar, you don't demand the meaning of action anymore. It also doesn't matter. It's all about your commitment. No, because it's not a fucking relationship. What is this? Why are people thumbs upping this? This is fucking degeneracy. Exactly, free to play week 1 player here. Oh god damn. This is such a bad take. The reason why this is such a bad take is because in a relationship you're supposed to have your spouse cares about you just like you care about them and they do shit for you. The game doesn't do anything for you. The game is designed to make you feel that way. It's a trap. It's like a gold digger. It's like you're dating a gold digger. If you want to call that a fucking relationship, then yeah, go for it. Oh my god. Okay. This person is trapped. This person is trapped. I feel bad. I would say I'm on the Secret 7 phase, retirement, because basically if you're not careful and stay stuck in phase 6 for too long, you end up here where you don't log in / check in on the news for months or years if it's severe enough. That's stage 6, bozo, because it's a break. If you come back to the game, it counts as a break no matter how long it is. However, it's still possible to escape phase 7, but it won't be easy. How are people liking this? This is such a dumb take as well. God. It's basically phase 6. Listen, phase 7 is quitting the game. If you're talking about the game, if you're here, that means you're still consuming content. That means you're on your break. Stage 7 is not being here in these comment sections. You're not consuming anything. You just quit. You have enough. You don't care. This is one of the most important Genshin videos of all time. Very true. Everybody should be forced to watch it before commenting or posting anything on Twitter or YouTube. It would prevent so much conflict. I don't care about Twitter share. People that rant on Twitter are cringe and have no lives anyway. I'm at stage 1 as a newbie. I downloaded it 2 days ago and I'm still learning about how everything works. That's the fun part, man. I had so much fun. Genshin is such an amazing game in that aspect. Like, freeing yourself, just escaping into this new beautiful world, man. Just love it so much. Been playing since 1.1 without any breaks, aside from missing a day or 2 here and there because life. Makes sense. I'm in a hybrid of stages 1 to 4 because I've been pacing myself since day 1 to always be at least 1 patch behind in the story or quests. If you're just a normal player, yes, that is the best way to play the game. Just chilling it out, like not caring about catching up, not caring about being up to date. It's impossible to do that as a content creator because you have to be up to date with everything in order to obviously, make videos, get views, people come in to see the latest content, right? This is the healthiest way. The not healthy way is being a Genshin content creator. Unless you have other games you want to cover. Honestly, I was at the grinding just to grind stage until I heard Hu Tao was getting a rerun. And as a dedicated Hu Tao enjoyer / main, I pre-farmed for her until I finally got her. I can understand why you would want to main one character and be like a one character Andy to give yourself identity in the game. But I don't at the same time. Like for me, the fun in Genshin is having a wide roster of characters that you could always just come back to and play whenever you feel like it. I don't like sticking to one character per se. I do main the fuck or grind the fuck out of the latest character that obviously I get because he's new and it's fresh. But I'm like a Genshin whore where I just get as much characters as I can, make as many team comps as I can, and I don't really have a main. I just have favorite team comps per se. As someone who has gone through the entire cycle, this is so true. Yeah. I'm gonna stop reading comments because I could be stuck here forever. Amazing video. Beautiful.